Trusting this is finding the right collective. I was hearing the reason it is turbulent is because you're about to land. So if you have been feeling some difficulty in your 3D reality right now, you are getting prepared to land. Just like when you're on an airplane, right before you safely land, it gets turbulent. You have to buckle your seatbelt. There's some shaking. It gets a little bit rocky. You hit the ground, but then you land. That's kind of the energy that is coming forward in today's reading. I really feel like a lot of this collective is being asked to see through the darkness. There may be things on your path right now in your surroundings that are still very confusing, that still have not been fully illuminated as to the why. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more strain. There are unexpected expenses when it comes to your finances, unexpected conflict when it comes to your relationships. Things are just feeling a bit constricting. And again, it's causing this kind of darkness to haze your vision. And you're being asked to see through the darkness. I'm being given like the imagery of bats, so bats could be significant, but it's like you're being asked to see through this illusion. And I know it's so much easier said than done when you are going through it, when you're going through this darkness, but there is something about seeing and understanding that it is serving your path in order to receive what is truly meant for you. On the other side of this, I do feel like there are gifts that are being presented to this collective, and this gift can come in so many different forms. This can be a financial offering. This could be, a job. This could be something to do with a car, something to do with a home, a loving relationship. Okay, but there is a gift on the other side of this turbulence, on the other side of this darkness. You have a wish fulfillment coming in, and it's by you shining light on the truth and the knowing that things are improving, that you are being moved, that this turbulence is actually getting you closer and closer to your landing, to your safe landing. I just keep hearing planes nonstop right now outside. So there is this energy of understanding and using your intuition and tapping into the divine and trusting. And again, there's a message really, the message really is that, when we're going through difficult times, we have the choice on what story we want to attach ourselves to. And sometimes it's, again, easier said than done, but sometimes we are attaching ourselves to the exact story that we're trying to move away from. I hate my job. I never have enough money. I don't have this. I don't have that. I'm never good enough. I'm never going to receive this. And then it's like every time we are attaching ourselves to that story, because it's what's being reflected, we're almost like holding tightly onto the identity of the person who is still in that reality, rather than reframing it. Okay, I feel like you're really being asked to reframe your mindset when it comes to certain difficulties that are approaching your path. It's not about being toxic positive. It's not about pretending like things aren't bad or things aren't difficult. It's recognizing and saying, okay, this is a difficult period that I'm in, but I know that I'm headed towards this. I know that I'm actually leading myself towards this. I know that this in some way, shape, or form is giving me the necessary tools, the necessary power, or is just simply the energy that is currently present that is actually pushing me towards my desires and my goals, and not allowing it to derail you completely. I feel like you have been on this upward trajectory. A lot of this collective has been doing the work. They've been putting in the effort. They've been working on themselves. They've been working on reframing things, trying to have a more positive mindset, and then thing after thing after thing still is happening. But again, that's when you're really being tested on which story is it that you want to hold tight to at this time. You are about to experience so many shifts in your foundation. Okay, when it comes to your earthly realms, this feels like job changes, again, financial increases, changes in your relationships, changes in your surroundings altogether. And these changes are going to feel like a gift from the divine. I feel like you are really leading yourself to a major, major wish fulfillment. And I'm getting, the image of like it being dark, you having difficulty seeing. There is one star that you are making a wish on that is going to come true in that darkness. You are still seeing some sort of illumination, some sort of guiding light that is leading you to this next chapter, to this new reality. And I feel like it is by you following your intuition, and again, not the fears, not the worries, not the, the mentality of, because this is happening, this is how I have to live the rest of my life. Because this is happening, I'm never going to get to my goals. That's what needs to shift. That's what you're being asked to close out fully at this time. And again, it's okay. You're human. Be gentle with yourself when you have those crash out moments, when you start spiraling and you start thinking worst case scenario. It's going to happen, especially if you've been through a lot of difficult experiences throughout your life, a lot of trauma. Okay. this is not an easy task. I'm not trying to make it that way, but that is what the guidance is coming through here. You are being asked to defend your desires, to defend your dreams, to defend yourself, okay? And again, hold on to the story of what it is that you're actually working towards and start doubling down in your mentality about who it is that you truly are and who it is that you are, what it is you're going to accomplish, okay? Again, wish fulfillment is on the way. You're somehow being impassioned and empowered through this process, even when it doesn't feel like it. You have so much celebration, so much excitement, so much abundance on the other side of this turbulence. You have a safe landing, and this landing is actually bringing you into, again, a whole new reality. You are going through major spiritual uplevelings, major spiritual awakenings, and I think the main message, again, is just see the light through the darkness. Trust and be the light through the darkness. Do not get caught up with what is happening in your 3D reality. It can shift at any moment. It can change in any moment. You are literally actively in the middle of a transformation, in the middle of your entire reality shifting and changing for good. So hold on to the hope, hold on to that story, and let go of the story that is trying to keep you stuck exactly where you're at. Okay, I love you.